Welcome to DNA's Birding Adventures. This time it's Devil's Backbone in Loveland, Colorado. I just touched the surface of this 3,000 acre park, and there's also 17.25 miles of trails. Today I just hiked 4.5 miles on the Wild Loop Trail up to the Keyhole. Every time I looked up, there were soaring birds along the trail up above the hogback, including this red-tailed hawk, as well as turkey vultures and a lot of common ravens. And a few strange encounters. These 3 circles, I have no idea what they were. They weren't the same as the Dinosaur Ridge down in Denver. I don't know what they are. And these locusts, there were swarms of them. It was deafening. We now have a total of 312 birds for the year, including a few since our last video: Nashville warbler, canyon wren, Clark's grebe, and the dusky grouse. We have a Rocky Mountain National Park video. This last weekend we did not take a video, but we did find the blue grouse. I wanted to highlight that, as well as the rutting elk and pika storing up for the winter. They do not hibernate, so they have to have everything they need. The Devil's Backbone did not disappoint. 13 bird species. And here I go. I love this open space area. It's just about 20 minutes from my house, and I think it's been about 10 years since I've been here. They turned it into a county park, so you could use the $10 daily pass or buy an annual one. That's what I do. That way I can return as many times as I'd like. This is a popular trail for bikers as well. And you're only allowed to bike in certain areas, and some trails like I was on today are just for horses and foot traffic. You can bike all the way up to Horsetooth Reservoir and beyond. And I just took this little 4.5 mile trek to the Keyhole and back. It's in the middle of the day in fall, so I wasn't expecting to find too many different birds, and I was pleasantly surprised.
A little picnic table over there. Hey, look, the leaves are changing.
What a nice surprise. In the summertime, you need a hat, sunscreen, lots of water, and look out for those rattlesnakes. They're everywhere.
A couple different options for trails. Going up to the hogback. You can see the layout of the trail. It's right along the vertical rocks going up the hogback already. Lots of rabbit bush. Daisies or asters. Going to do the wild loop, starting with the up. Chipping sparrow up there. There's a spotted towhee calling away, and here can't see him.
And of course I respected staying on the trail, so I did not get a photo.
Chipping sparrows everywhere. And grasshoppers.
There were a lot of grasshoppers, but then there were swarms of locusts, and they were gathered along the trail. It was quite a weird, strange encounter. I've never seen so many before, and it was really loud.
It's really pretty. Wow. There was a lot of rain last night, lots of mud on the trail. Going up there. There's a white-crowned sparrow in there. Boy, and look at those homes. Pretty fancy place. They have a great view of the Devil's Backbone, too. That's the Devil's Backbone. Try out the wide angle. There's a common raven.
This was just the first of the soaring birds over the hogback, and I didn't get a video. I'm too slow.
There's a red-tailed hawk flying over the cliffs.
There are so many different protected areas in the park. I love that you're not allowed to go off the trail, and there's raptors everywhere. You can see evidence with the droppings along the rock cliff.
There's a couple rock wrens up there chirping away, and they're at the very top, so it's hard to see them.
I think I saw 10 to 15 rock wrens. They were all flying around foraging. I believe they were getting ready to migrate. Soon they'll make their trek from here down south, maybe along the hogback, down into Mexico and Central America. Here's their map of how they migrate. This hogback is called the Dakota Hogback, and it's 100 million years old when the Front Range here was a shallow ocean, and then it was uplifted and eroded. It pops out in different places all the way from Wyoming down into New Mexico. The hogbacks make for great trails. Our favorites are the Hidden Hogback. We've got Garden of the Gods and Dinosaur Ridge down in Denver. And this is Devil's Backbone. We also drove on top of the hogback in Canyon City. It's called Skyline Drive. Check out that video.
So that is the equivalent to the Kissing Camels and Garden of the Gods. We have our own kissing somethings.
Maybe kissing lizards? I don't know.
Oh wow. I haven't been here in quite a few years. It's beautiful. Oh, there goes Says Phoebe. Landed on that.
This Says Phoebe is about ready to leave too. They have almost the same migration pattern, but they go all the way up into Alaska and Canada in the summer.
Oh, this is just a lookout. It has been a long time since I've been here. Oh, nice. Front Range, mountains. And look at that view. Wow. You can hear all the rock wrens up on the Devil's Backbone up there. And I just saw Says Phoebe.
This Mariano Medina was a mountain man who actually started the settlement here in this area, and he ran the ferry across the Thompson River and has a golf course named after him, Mariana Buttes Golf Course.
Okay, Garden of the Gods, you've met your match. Just saw a Vesper Sparrow, another green-tailed towhee, turkey vulture, there goes the common raven. Almost to the keyhole. Grasshoppers. No snakes today yet. Wow. Wow. This is the keyhole. You can look out into the foothills.
On that other sign, it said John Carpet actually had named this Bears Cathedral back in 1867.
Made it to the keyhole at Devil's Backbone. What a beautiful hike. Lots of birds and beautiful scenery. Wow.
The cliff swallows usually frequent this area. I believe they've left. The only swallows we've seen lately are the barn swallows. I had a few strange sightings today, like this weird nest that looked like rubber over the rock instead of like dung, and then these weird rock circles. Could be an alien. I don't think those are dinosaur prints. Not sure what they are. Any ideas? From the keyhole, you can either go straight along this hogback or loop back like I did. I actually stayed right along the hogback because that's where I saw most of the birds. It is beautiful. Surprisingly, there's still a lot of flowers in bloom with this aster and the Rocky Mountain bee plant. And that's another reason why we still have a few broad-tailed hummingbirds around and butterflies. Heading back, I was looking off into the distance and I saw what I thought was an owl, and it turned out to be an empty oriole nest.
Can hear a blue jay off in the distance. I don't see him. This is an old gypsum mine.
This Alfred Wild from Pennsylvania started a farm here growing berries and fruit trees, and he also was the first person to grow hops in Colorado. He also made a mint selling gypsum and kind of mangled up the land here trying to mine all the gypsum.
Morrison Trail for next time. No snakes today.
There's always another trail. I'll just have to come back. Our next stop will be Fossil Creek Reservoir, where we find a new bird for the year. And thank you so much for watching. Until next time, happy trails to you.